So good evening, everyone. How's everyone doing tonight? Hope you all doing great. We are live from the waterfalls. They seem to have stopped. Just had to mute my mic on the other channel. Well, let me see what we've got here for time tonight. Not too bad. About a 7-second delay. That's not too bad. I can live with that. So if you haven't seen, I have the pictures up that are for sale, like half price from all the lessons here. A reminder. Um, Go check out the video. Free shipping. They don't come with frames, but if you do want a frame, email me and we'll discuss it. Because if you put a frame on it, it'll be extra for it will be a shipping charge then, and plus the extra price of the frame. But honestly, the size of the paintings, you can buy them pretty inexpensively wherever you are. It costs as much to ship them as it does to buy a frame. I haven't put the old chat bot up lately. I probably should try to find him. I think I got him somewhere here. Oh, I think he's in the wrong spot. I think that's why. There he is. But anyway, if you have any questions, if you do decide to get a painting, let me know. Write a comment there that you got that painting, so everybody else will know which ones are gone. Of course, I'll post something anyway. If you get one, I will definitely post that one's no longer available and what number it is. Hopefully, we'll get some new people in today. I'm hoping anyway. It would be nice for sure. Excuse me. Hmm. Hey, Trinity, how you doing? Well, that's too bad. I've been looking forward to seeing you again. It's been quite a while. Well, congratulations. I'm assuming you got your associate's degree now. Is that right? Changed things around a little bit since you were here. As you can see, I got my green screen working, so I got more of a background I want now. I'm probably lagging some still because this dang internet is horrible. Thank you. Oh, you don't get finished until this month? I thought you did your finals already by now. Last I knew you were studying for your finals. That were going to be like a week or something or whatever. Well, it's getting there. I'm trying to get things more improved here. You took your midterms, so I guess you passed all your midterms then, which obviously you did. That's which is great. Did you pass with flying colors? Oh, that's too bad. Oh yeah, you're the assistant manager of Dollar General, just like Caitlin, huh? Well, great. More money. Now you can save more money. Nothing wrong with that. Not a thing wrong with that. Well, that's good. I'm glad to hear that. I guess you're still staying at Trinity's, huh? I mean, Sierra's. Well, that's good. I worry about you having a place to stay for sure. Oh, just doing okay. Same old thing around here. Hey, Ken, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, I've even been on a little bit later lately because of the way things have been going. Yeah, a little bit late last night, Ken. You should have come on. Me and Recon expected you to pop in, but you never did. My internet was down again. I was waiting to get on. A heck of a time with it. But I guess you didn't drop back by, I guess. Yeah, we're lagging again. We're always lagging. Never fails. Although leg wasn't shouldn't be too awful bad. Um, I don't know. We'll see if he pops in or not. I actually let Trinity know on Facebook because I reformatted my phone. I got to put her phone number back in. Wanted to check in with her and see how she was doing. Haven't heard from her lately, so I texted Velvet and Caitlin, but I guess they're not coming on. They've been answering me, but the phone's in the house, so I don't know anyway. And I also shot a text to Brad, invited him on tonight. If he comes on, it'll be probably later, probably around 11. So they working you a lot of hours over there now, Trinity? You working 40 hours being an assistant manager, or about the same hours? I know Caitlin's been working more hours, I think, lately. There you go, about 30 hours. Hey, now we're in Florida again. Just in case you miss it, put the palm tree up in the water in the boats. You got all kind of tricks up my sleeve now. About 30 hours. That means you're getting a good paycheck anyway. Are you still going to try to find another place to live or just stay there with Sierra until you decide what you're going to do later on, if you're going to move down here or what? Oh, make it look sunny now. Too much light now. Saving money to eventually go to Florida, huh? Well, that's good. That's too much light. Too much. Yeah, Caitlin's been keeping your bed all warm for you. She spent the night several nights now. I'm surprised Nana hasn't slept on that bed out there yet. Because sometimes she just gets so hot. And I'm not hot. I'm freezing usually. But she gets hot from her thyroid problem. I figured she'd get right down, let the air conditioner blow right on her. Like an ice cube. Sometimes I get up, it's like 66, 67 degrees. And brr. I used to like it really cold myself too, but the older I get, the less I like it. Yeah, last night Ken was just me and Recon, and Jennifer came on last night for a while. '71's not hot. That's fine. Were you cool enough at the group home when you stayed at the group home and spent the night? Or were you hot when you was at the group home too when you stayed there with us? I was say because I kept the group home at 75, and even that was a bit cool sometimes. I think the thermometer there really wasn't that accurate because it had that plastic box around it, that lock box, and I think that lock box made it the temperature wrong. Oh, it's still around 154 over 105. I painted last night and the night before. I actually painted a painting of my son Chris that passed away. I shed a lot of tears when I was painting it though, so I had to stop a few times. It was really hard for me to paint, but it came out really nice. I did it for Trinity for your grandmother for her birthday. Her birthday is the 6th, so I painted it for her. Okay, sweetie, I don't blame you a bit. I'm sure if you're tired. Oh, I've already given it to her. She loved it. She liked it. Yeah. If you text Nancy real quick, she'll probably send you a copy of it. 'Cause I sent it to her on her phone. Nancy loved it too. But if you send her a text real quick, I'm sure she'll send you a copy. I don't have the phone out here. I'd do it. Okay. Oh, the picture on the phone is really not as quite as good as the real one. The real one looks even better. Well, you get some rest. I know you gotta work tomorrow, whatever. Take care of yourself. Tell Trinity, Sierra, that I love her too when you see her. I love you too, sweetie. Good night. I'm glad you come on. I was getting concerned. I'm not going to do anything about it right now, Ken. It's just not that high as far as I'm concerned. I don't feel bad, so I'm not really concerned about it. It's always been a little bit high, but the doctor didn't seem to be too worried about it. So I'm not going to worry about it. No reason to stress about it if you don't have to. I know what I'm going to do about my blood pressure. I'm going to eat this honey bun with this coffee. How's that sound, Ken? Have a good night, Trinity. And give my great granddaughter a kiss, too. Acacia. Yeah, I did have to lighten up on salt a little bit. But I did that on my own. My doctor didn't tell me to. Evidently, my labs didn't say anything about it. Recon, how you doing, buddy? I actually sent a text out today to Velvet. Jennifer was here earlier, so she knows I'm online. But I think she's getting the baby to sleep. And I sent a text to Caitlin, but she probably was working late. And I also sent a text to Brad, get him to jump on. Nope, I didn't go. I canceled the appointment. They pulled a fast one on me at the last minute and wanted me to be there really, really early for labs. I said, bullshit. So I canceled it. I'm feeling okay now. Yeah. I know my daughter Nancy's been sick too. Told me today she was not feeling well. I think she got a cold or something. Trinity, are you still here? Huh. Excuse me. The internet speed is not too great today either. I can tell you right now, guys. And I'm going to check it again. Nope, Trinity's gone. Yeah, I guess Ken missed us last night, Recon. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, that sounds like my luck, Recon. I've had that happen a number of times. I go to Gainesville, get up on the interstate, and the traffic's closed down because of an accident. And it's usually a couple of exits away from the one I want to get off at. Yep. Thank you, YouTube, for that. Yeah, I'm feeling kind of full tonight. The wife made a big old pot of spaghetti tonight. I was losing weight, but I think I'm starting to gain it back. I guess I'm eating too many of them damn honey buns and cookies. Huh. Well, it might be the same driver going the wrong way again. Thinks he's in England or something. Be right back, guys. Somebody's tapping on my studio door here. Well, yeah, they already gone. Must have been my wife, and she gave up on me. You took a side road home. My luck is when I'm up on the interstates when I do it, and then there's no side road you can take because they've already stopped you. So you can't get off the interstate. And usually it's the next exit down that I want to get off. But the accident happened like one exit further beyond that. But they've still got it shut down. Well, it's after 11. I kind of expected if Brad was coming on, it would be around 11. But I don't know if he's coming or not. I didn't leave the phone on long enough to find out if he replied to me. So, did you visit Taco Bell on the way home? Did you, Recon? If so, I'm just gonna be a little bit jealous because I've kind of been craving some Taco Bell lately. It's been a while. It's been a couple of weeks. It's been weeks actually, maybe longer than that. No pizza. Well, I had pizza the other night. Like I said, I already said I'm not really that fond of pizza anymore. I used to love it. I really did. I could sit down and eat a large pizza myself. I was a pig when I was younger. I mean, I wasn't fat. I was skinny as a rail, but my metabolism was so high I could devour food. Now I'm getting chilly. I got the air on full blast. I need to turn it down. I knew that was going to happen. I forgot to turn it down earlier. I turned it down a little bit, but not enough. Surprisingly, with all this insulation we put in here, it's all insulation. That's all it is. It's all styrofoam insulation. It's only a half inch, but this place turns into an ice box pretty quickly with just a small air conditioner. It's so sealed with just insulation. Just gets cold fast. I was going to put 3/4 styrofoam up, but I think the half inch is fine. I saved quite a bit of money by just doing half inch. Oh boy. Yeah, you got any crosswords tonight? Well, I like the soft tacos, but I like the supreme ones with the sour cream in them. I usually get three, but I could probably more like eat four of them. But I try not to be too much of a pig about it. But I usually eat three of them. But I tend to feel kind of hungry later that night after eating at Taco Bell. I know what that's like because when I walk out into the studio a lot, I'm basically bang, bang, bang hitting the buttons to bring up the live. Luckily, I have the Stream Deck now, which makes the process a lot faster. I can just push buttons and it automatically throws up the StreamYard and all the other stuff I need, YouTube and all that stuff. I just push a few buttons and it all works by itself. Brings up my speed test, all that stuff. I love this Stream Deck. It works like really, really good. And it works with DOS commands, shortcut commands, and all that stuff. It works with OBS and Photoshop, which I don't use Photoshop. I use Paint Shop Pro, but I just set it up for Paint Shop Pro and I haven't done it yet. I gotta start moving some of the buttons around on it. So I guess you don't have a crossword tonight, huh, Recon? Oh yeah, I should be working for a while. I sent her a text, but I didn't look to see if I got a message back. But yeah, she will be for a while now. As long as it's scallop season and oyster season, she'll be working. It's usually a couple months or so, I think. So she gets all the hours she can get and gets all the money she can get. I think she does a thing where, she makes a pretty good amount of money. So I think she kind of saves it up and uses it to catch up on some bills and whatnot. And if they need to buy something that's more expensive, she'll save up for it and then buy it, another vehicle or whatever. Maybe we'll see Lisa tonight. Maybe she'll come in tonight again from the Caribbean. Yeah, it's seasonal. It's very seasonal. Yeah, yeah. She does the oyster shucking and doing the scalloping and stuff like that. The oyster shucking, they pay them by the bushel, and she's pretty good at it. So she does quite a few bushels a day. I don't know what they get per bushel, but She makes pretty good money doing it, so it must be a pretty good amount. And she's been doing it every year now for a while now. And in fact, Jennifer used to do it too sometimes. She's got the baby right now. That's probably the only reason she hasn't done it. But Jennifer usually will put in a day or two every week, or at least a couple of days a week, and do the scalloping and oyster shucking the oysters and all that stuff. She's made some good money doing it. Yeah, makes pretty good money. Yeah, I don't know how much he makes, but he makes pretty good money. Of course, they're fast with their hands. How do you think they catch us, Recon? Snatch a hold of you, and that's that. Dang, I thought I got over the yawning yesterday. Ken's lucky he missed me. Missed it yesterday. All I did was yawn from being just tired. Like I think I did sleep last night. I woke up a couple of times, but let's see. I got about 5 or 6 hours sleep last night, which is pretty good for me. I finished the painting, so that's all done. Gave it to my wife already. She liked it. I was going to do a painting of a landscape or something. Yeah, I seen him. He's been doing a lot of 50s lately. And he sure as heck ain't winning much back either. That's the tough part. When you ain't, if you're not breaking even at least, then that hurts. I think he has a budget of something like an astronomical amount. Um, he no, he makes more than 10,000. Believe me, way more. His budget for scratching tickets is $2,000 a week. That's 8,000 a month. He's probably making more like 50,000 a month. But pretty close to it. It wouldn't surprise me. I've cut down watching his a bit. In fact, I've cut down watching a lot of them. It's just, we talked about this a little bit before. Some of them are just starting to annoy me. They're just, I don't know, just annoying. Some of these little quirky things that some of them do are just, they've got old. It's not that they can't stop doing it. They just do it. They think it's entertaining, but sometimes when you do something that's repetition all the time, it gets old pretty fast. And I think you lose people because of it. Like that random red, I think they call him. He's fairly new. You know, when you do something once in a while, it's one thing, but when you start doing it all the time, constantly, out throughout the day or throughout the session, it gets old. Like he'll take he's got to the ridiculous thing now. And hey, Brad, how you doing, buddy? You did show up. All right. Yeah, he does have videos on doing that. Yeah, that random red, he just gets annoying from him. He's got to bang his scratcher tool, and then he's got to hit it with his drink can, and then he's got to gulp his drink for everybody to hear multiple times a session. It's just annoying. Things are finally calming down, Brad. That's great. As you can see, Brad, we're in Florida, outside in a nice cool breeze out here. Not really. I got the studio set up finally. Giant big screen, big green screens behind me so I can put whatever scenery I want up now. Yeah, sun is still up at night. Yeah, why not? But I'm really glad I finally got the green. I got a giant green screen a long time ago, and I never had anywhere to really use it, make it work right. But I do now. I built my own slide for the top of it so I can just slide it out of the way and just pull it back when I'm done. But it works out pretty well. I like having the green screen better than just showing the studio all the time. Once in a while, it's fine, but I just think it looks more pleasant when you can change the atmosphere. I even got a city one because Minnie's likes the Boston skyline, so I've got one of the Boston skyline. Basically, I pop up there for her once in a while, and whatever people want, I don't care. So a change of scenery, that's all the main thing I'm looking for. Oh, thanks, Brad. I appreciate that. That's great. You gotta write that down. I know who's donating. Oh wow, it's two of them. Holy Moses! Or is that the same one? I guess it's the same one. Popped up yellow. So I guess you got all transition with your move, with the furniture all in, and I bet you're still unpacking stuff, so it wouldn't surprise me. Well, I appreciate it, Brad. That's for sure. Oh, you had you said something about you was painting. You weren't painting every room, were you, or just one room, or a couple rooms? I think I saw a picture of one night room. I thought you was going to paint. Wow. Whew. Every room but Evan's. I guess you'll be smelling some paint for a while. Is it an odorless paint that you used, or are you smelling paint now? That's the problem I have with the studio here. I didn't think to get an odorless paint, which costs a lot more money, but because it was built out of a shed, I just went ahead and just used whatever there was. Cardinals theme, wow. Yeah, it's not really a bad smell. It's just as long as it's not. Well, you probably use latex anyway, or so it wouldn't be bad. If it was oil based, it'd be really bad. Just leave some windows open for a while. Let it cross breeze. That breeze go through the house. It'll clean it out pretty quickly. Of course, right now I don't. It must be hot in Missouri too, because you probably need the air on anyway. Really, but humid. Surprisingly, everybody is getting it but Florida. It's actually been cooler here than up there. We probably be cooler than where you are. It's just been cooler. I don't know why, but it is. In fact, I think it was hotter at Recons and was Ohio than Florida yesterday, the day before. But we've been getting a lot of rain. We got that tropical storm coming up right now, so we're getting rain from that. So you get the wind. The wind blows in, cools things down too. That's right too. You'll be down here in July. Nice. Oh yeah, some of them guys paint houses. They make good money. Ask Brad. He's the one's paying them now. You don't have to tell us, Brad. I'm just curious what it costs to paint the whole house inside. I bet that's a big chunk of money and a lot of paint. I hope you save some of the leftover paint so that if you get a damaged wall, you still got the right color. Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought it was going to be around there. I was thinking 4 or 5 grand. Yep, that's a lot of paint. Yeah, make sure you save the leftover paint because it's all done by that lot number and whatever. And if you then you ain't got to worry about matching it if you ever need it. But I'm sure you probably already know that. Whew. Yeah, that's a lot of money for paint, 760. Well, it doesn't surprise me if you got good quality paint. Well, it's kind of storm ready, but no, I haven't put any anchors down yet. I have the straps, but I didn't anchor it yet. Yeah, we don't have a hurricane yet here coming yet anyway, but I'm kind of in a zone really that we rarely see it. We'll get outside winds usually, but we've never really got stomped by one. Yeah, Sherwin Williams is good stuff. Yeah, I like Sherwin Williams. Is it because the last forecast I saw that it wasn't going to be that bad? If it comes up through the middle of Florida, it's probably going to get toned down quite a bit. before it hits Disney World. Ah, okay. A, B, C, D, E. I mean, they've had several storms already, but nothing serious. And hopefully, we won't get anything serious. And you're coming in July when it's going to be nice and hot. I don't know, Brad. How did I pick the cooler time? Are you going to go to Disney World this year again, or are you just going to Destin and that's it? I don't expect it to get really hot for a couple of days here, probably. Real hot anyway. Probably low 90s. Oh, that's good. Yeah. You and the wife getting out. That's great. Yeah. I'd wait till it's cooler to go to Disney World. I know you've been there before, I'm sure. But I tell you, that place is the most miserable place to be in July and August. Even September is Disney World. You can't have a good time there then. You really can't. It's just too hot. Okay. I'll just send it right here since I know everybody here anyway. So there you go. There we
Hey,
go.
here we are.
Go ahead.
Yeah, finally settling down here.
Well, you got quite the beard going there now.
Yeah,
Seems
we had
like
a lot
it's heavier.
of things here lately. We had the master bathroom remodeled, the basement bathroom remodeled, and then the painter came in last Monday, and then he's this week as well. He was supposed to be done today, but we had a water issue. I found out that I don't know if I can flip this around or not. This wall here above here is the kids' room. So apparently there's like a AC duct back here behind the wall, and I don't think
Oh, good condensation.
Yeah, this wall was like a little wet to the touch, so
Yeah.
the paint wouldn't dry. So we had to. I think it's because it's just been so humid here. Like, I mean, I'm talking like 100% humidity with rain every day. So
Yeah.
I'm thinking when the AC is running as cold as it is, and then the hot air, it's sweating. So,
Yeah.
so he's coming back tomorrow to finish up, but he'll be done tomorrow.
They could have put some of that. They could have put some of that. Well, too late now. They could have put some of that barrier type insulating styrofoam up there or something.
Yeah, that I
behind
don't.
the wall.
This house was built in 1998. I don't think they insulated it very good.
Probably not.
It's an interior wall, so you don't need to insulate it, but just around the ductwork,
Right.
sweating. I don't think they did that, but I'm not going to rip a wall out to find out because that's going to be thousands
yeah.
of dollars. So.
Well, if you had that problem still, you kind of wouldn't have much choice. You'd have to do something with it. But,
Yeah, if
hey,
I
Manny, good to see you.
Yeah, if I see any mold, then yeah, I'll definitely get it out. But I'm not going to waste.
Yeah, if it gets mold, yeah. You don't want to get any black mold. That's dangerous.
Oh yeah, it's something you don't want. That's for sure. We had it inspected for mold, and they didn't find any. So I'm pretty sure
Good.
it's a condensation problem.
Yeah, that's happened at my brother's house. He got black mold severely and didn't catch it in time. It was just everywhere. They had to move out. They were getting sick from it.
Oh wow!
They finally just they finally just
Hey, Manny.
destroyed the house and built another one. It was that bad. The whole
Yeah, I don't know if
upstairs, attic, everywhere.
I don't think I fixed it, Recon, but I just don't think it's that bad to really fix because it's only humid here a couple months out of the year, so I don't think that's enough time for it to really do enough damage. Like a steady pipe leaking all the time on there, that's when you start getting the mold. But just a little condensation, I don't think it's going to cause any problems. So it's just
Probably not. It would have by now if it was going to.
yeah, with the AC for the kids' rooms up there, I had my buddy check it out, and it was blowing 45-degree air out the vent. I mean, that was just way too cold. So we had to turn the fan speed up to get the temperature up. I think we got about 48 to 50 degrees, which is still pretty cold, but it's a 3-ton unit. There's not much more I can do with it, so I'm just going to keep an eye on it. That's all we can do.
My wife would love that. She likes to be frozen.
Yeah,
She freezes me to death.
Our old house, our room was the coldest, and then on the other side of the house with the kids' rooms, it was warmer. Like they had a hotter room. And now in this house, our room's a little warmer, and upstairs, where you think it'd be hot, is actually ice cold. I'm like, God dang, I can't get it all just right, but that's just the way it is.
Huh. You wouldn't think the upstairs would be ice cold because it'd be heat. Usually, the heat would be usually up. It'd be warmer upstairs usually.
Yeah,
I would think. Huh.
Yeah. So yeah, we got.
So how you doing, Minnie?
The bathrooms are done. We had new flooring put in. It's like
nice.
waterproof plank flooring. And then we had this was like a walk-in that didn't have a door on it. So we had this all.
Yeah, I like that better.
So we had this all redone to like a different material because there was water, and the old one, water was getting underneath. So when they took all that out, there was just puddles of water all over the floor, so we had to get that out, and we put this in.
Yeah, definitely.
It's really nice. It's a lot better. So, and then we did the.
Did it affect any of the support beams?
What's that?
Did you have to replace any of the 2x4s under it and whatever, or floor joists?
No. Luckily, there was no. They had some kind of like, I don't know what it's called, but it was like some kind of material underneath that. It was like a red, almost like a plastic material that actually saved the water from going underneath the wood and all that. So now we got lucky. That's for sure. It didn't need to be changed for sure. So, and that's, man, I can't believe how much bathroom model cost. It's ridiculous. I think it's got a lot to do with COVID right now, but those two bathrooms were crazy expensive, but it needed to be done. So.
Yeah.
So after the painter,
that's always going to be
going to take a break because I can't keep these floors clean. They keep having people coming in and out. I can't mop them. Can't keep them clean. So I'm just tired of having contractors here every day. So I'm gonna take a little break. We're still waiting on flooring up 3 months out. So
yeah, that would get really old.
So how you been?
I've been busy as all get out lately. I haven't even painted for a long time until last night, day before, I started doing a painting of my son, which was tough to do, the one that passed away. And my wife's birthday is on the 6th, so I wanted to paint it for her birthday. So I went through a few tears on it.
No pool at this house yet. Maybe in a few years because COVID has jacked those prices up as well. We had a pool guy here. I was getting ready to sign the contract, and then he pretty much messed up when he said he had a married couple come in for a pool, and they priced everything out, and they said, all right, we're going to take some time to think about it. They came back a week later. It was $15,000 higher because of COVID.
Wow.
I'm not overpaying for a pool, so I'm enjoying the break because electric bills are cheaper. I don't have to clean a pool right now, so it's a welcome
How do they
break.
justify $15,000 more? I'd say, well,
Just
I won't
because
even
they
bother
can.
you.
Because they
I
can.
got a mask.
They said they can
That's
build them, but
ridiculous.
they can't get any pool pumps. They can't get any skimmers because everything is just out. So they can jack those prices up because they know they can get it. So people are
Wow.
desperate for a pool. So that's how we sold ours in one day because everybody wants a pool. So around here,
It's ridiculous.
yeah, it's crazy. So we're gonna wait. We've got a bunch of family members that have a pool. We can always go if we want to. So it's I don't know. We'll see in a few years. They couldn't even start on it until August of 2022. Anyways, they were that far booked out, a year and a half. So
And the price would be down by then anyway because
hopefully
they're getting more under
3 years,
control.
so kind of get back to normal. We'll see.
It's pretty sad they're using the COVID for an excuse for jacking all the prices up everywhere on everything.
Yeah, everything.
It's,
flooring. I mean, my
I
flooring.
understand.
Our bathroom flooring was delayed, and then they raised the prices on that because they can. And then paint. My painter said paint is getting short because there was when it was like when did Texas get all that snow and stuff? They there was a plant down there in Texas that makes a certain chemical for paint that had to shut down. So now there's a shortage soon, or getting ready to be a shortage of paint, but prices are going to go up for that too. So.
Well, evidently you did it just in time. You did your painting just in time.
Chlorine is expensive. I don't know what COVID hasn't affected. I mean, the vehicles are shorthanded. I was offered $50,000 for my truck that has 20,000 miles on it. I'm like, I'm not going to sell it. I mean, I like my truck. So. But the prices for used vehicles are just outrageous right now. It's crazy.
Yeah, for sure. What's up, ASD? How you doing, buddy?
Hey, ASD. How you doing, buddy? Thanks, Ken. Yeah, it's if you would have, I don't know if I showed you guys the bathroom before, but it was in bad shape. So
I don't think you did. You might have whizzed by it real fast. I don't remember it though, but
yeah,
I like the new one a lot. That's a good one.
Master bathtub in there because there's no bathtub. It's just like the first master bathroom I've had that doesn't have a bathtub. But then that we would have had to rip the whole bathroom out, which would have been $50,000. I'm like, no, not doing it.
Wow.
And then we had enough money left over to do the basement bathroom, so both of them together was about $26,000 instead of $50,000. So the better way to go.
Wow.
So it's crazy how expensive bathroom remodel is. That's
the one thing my wife misses, especially with the RV here. You know, it's no bathtub.
Yeah, we used to have a jetted at our old house, and I used it when I pulled my back out or muscle aches, so it worked pretty good. But
in fact, we didn't have a bathtub even in that whole house. We actually had like a hot tub in our room, bathroom. So it was a bathtub, but it took so much water to fill it. It wasn't worth the trouble.
Oh, that's crazy.
It was just crazy amount of water.
In the 80s, my grandpa, he was born in 1916. So by the time I was born, he was, 60 something years old, 70 years old. They would take like a tub, fill it with water in the morning, put it out in the yard and let it warm up during the day. And that was their bath water at night. That's how they took a bath. He didn't have a hot water heater. He didn't have an air conditioner. He was tight. He had all kinds of money, but he just didn't want to spend it. So, they still took their clothes down to the creek and washed them. I mean, he's sitting on a few $100,000 and he just would not spend it. So it's crazy. I guess that's how you grew up. You don't grow out of those ways. So.
I remember when I was a kid, my uncle owned the farm from my grandparents, and they still had an outhouse and still used it.
Oh,
until he finally put a real bathroom in that farmhouse. And it was a big giant 2-story farmhouse, but that's how it was back then. That place was built like in the late 1800s.
Yeah.
And they had an outhouse. Big
And
farm. I mean, it's just 100 and something acres. Huge.
wow, those houses back then were built 100 times better than houses today. So much
Oh
better.
yeah, there's some beams that were incredibly big in that house.
I mean, when the Amish build something, I mean, the Amish build it right. I mean, that's the way a house should be built. They don't cut any corners. They don't use cheap materials. It's all, I don't know what kind of
Yeah.
wood they use, but houses back then were way better built. Like this one is a better built house than our last one because 98 they probably did things a little bit better building wise. Now today they do things a
Yeah.
lot cheaper. So
Well, in the old days, they had a lot more wood, a better selection too. And I have a cousin that's in New York. He bought a house that was from the Revolutionary War. They had it. It was like, and believe it or not, it's 3 stories plus an attic. And they actually still have the attic is where there actually was slaves there.
wow.
They even found some of the old furniture in there. They even found like an old rocking horse from kids and whatever, some really old stuff. He had a lot of the period stuff too. He brought me out into the barn, and you ain't gonna believe it, but he had some planks out there, 18 inches wide by 2.5 inches thick, all one board.
Yeah,
They're worth a fortune.
what was I gonna say? Oh, how's
And they're like,
my video
your
quality? My first time.
video is great. Your sound keeps kind of breaking up now a little bit.
How's the video quality on my end? Because I've never done it with fiber before. Is it
It
clear?
looks fine.
It's
It's
fine.
just your audio I'm having problems with.
Yeah, because I'm using my phone. I'm not using a microphone like you have.
Oh.
So I'm
Yeah.
cheap.
Well, this one was a cheap one. It wasn't very much at all. It was a USB, but it wasn't much.
Yeah, I don't know where all my stuff I used to use for live streaming where it's at now since we moved. If I ever get back into it down the road, I'd have to buy it all new. So I don't think I will. But I am gonna get my daughter's channel started back up. She's got a channel. We haven't posted in like a year, but she's been begging me to do some videos of her playing with toys or painting or playing outside, whatever. I think we're going to start that next week because she's done with summer school this week. So I'll kind of be back on YouTube next week. So
nice.
I'll send you a link to it, to her channel. I mean, it's
send me a link.
not really for adults, but I mean, it's something she's enjoying.
Well, I have a lot of grandchildren, so I'll give them a link.
Yeah, she would enjoy that. I mean, she's been begging me to get back into it, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to, because I mean, I don't care if she makes any money. I really don't. So
yeah,
it's more fun for her than anything. So we'll do it.
Yeah, it's a great learning experience too.
I'm just taking some candy.
She'll learn a lot.
I almost forgot to take it.
I think it was about gummy bear time.
Sorry, I'm doing drugs on Kim's live stream.
I like that ceiling fan. I tell you, I like that design on that.
I'm getting rid of
I've never seen it.
Junk.
Really? Wow. Looks nice.
The pool chain keeps breaking off. It's right here. Where you turn the fan speed. I've clamped that thing with a pair of pliers as tight as I could go, pulled it, fell right off. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me.
So, I need a new switch. I need to put a new switch in it. You can get the switch rate at Lowe's.
Being that we have like a lighter color in our room, she doesn't like that darker colored fan, so we're gonna. And then we we had an interior designer come in here for some blinds because we got a bay window right here. Right now we're using bed sheets as our blinds. So
I see that.
4 to 6 weeks out, they had to custom order. I think she came out last week, and then we just paid for it yesterday. So it's going to be a month and a half before we get them. So scraping by our kitchen tables.
So they have them
since April. We're using a party table as our kitchen table right now.
So they have it made for you. Yes, I was mini, but I wasn't supposed to show up.
Do you still get them snacks? Yeah, I still take the edibles at bedtime. That's all I do. I don't do it during the day. I don't, do it to get high, or, I don't want to be high around my kids or do it around my kids. It's all for sleep. That's all it is. So, and it works. That's the best sleep I ever had. I was pretty nervous back in April because I'm on this leg medicine where I have to get a drug test once a year to make sure I'm taking it, not selling it, because it's tramadol, which is like the most abused drug out there. So once a year, I got to take a urine test to make sure I'm taking it and not selling it. So I was like, crap, I'm taking these edibles. It's going to show up. I'm going to be screwed. They're going to take me off of it. I'm going to get in trouble. So I told my doctor, I'm like, hey, I've been taking edibles at bedtime. He goes, oh, I don't care. He goes, I love THC. My doctor wants to, because Missouri just went medical. He wants to sell it, cultivate it, but he can't because his medical license would get taken away. But he's like, as long as you're doing THC and not meth or heroin, I don't care. Keep doing it. So I'm like, sweet. All right, cool. Yeah. I was really worried that I was going to get in trouble. But I even stopped for like a month before, and it still showed up as a, strong dose. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Those stuff must stay.
How many milligrams were those? What was the milligram on those gummies?
What's that?
What was the milligram on them dosages on the
It varies. Some edibles are.
My wife was.
Some edibles can be 10 milligrams. Some can be 50 milligrams, and
then I got give them that high.
Yeah, and then I got the drinks from Titusville, Florida, down there. The Apple Rush. He makes it's a legal drink. It's called Delta 8 THC, which is the legal form of marijuana THC. Delta 9 is the stuff that I take that's not legal in most states. So, but I take that, and that is, I think, I don't know how many milligrams of that's in that, but it just relaxes you. Yeah, Minnie, I love this headboard. We got it from Carroll House Furniture. And then same bed as what we had at our old house. So we just got new bedroom furniture since the wife picked out a lighter color of paint. So it's like a very light beige color. Matches pretty good.
So did you do all your packing yourself, or did you have some help?
No. Not all of it. We had movers do the big stuff, like the beds, the couches, the TVs. And then since we had such a very long closing because the people that bought our house needed to sell theirs first, we just went back and forth every day and just grabbed a bunch of small stuff, clothes and toys, and just took over ourselves. We got a storage unit. We did. We just closed it up, but put some stuff in storage to kind of keep in there until we moved in. But yeah, we had them do the big stuff, and it's kind of pricey, but it's worth it. I mean, $1,500, 3 hours. They were done in 3 hours. They had all the big stuff out of our house in 3 hours, and in this house set up. They put it all back together for you. They put it where you want it, and gone. It was easy. So
that's the way to do it. Well, we have a lot of furniture to move, really. So, but we just started bringing boxes up at a time. If I come up this way, I just bring a few boxes and drop them off.
Yeah. Since I'm addicted to Amazon Prime, I think I filled up 2 10-yard dumpsters at our old house of just junk that we didn't need. So.
Wow.
Yeah. You collect a lot of stuff in a big house for 5 years, so it's crazy.
Yeah, it's amazing how much crap you accumulate over the years. Because after 25 years at the group home, my wife and I, when we were packing, we're like, where the hell did this stuff come from? I mean, we're seeing stuff we put it away in a corner somewhere in a closet or whatever, and we're pulling it out. I'm like, I don't even remember that. What was it for? Why did we buy that? We were giving stuff away and getting rid of it.
Put stuff in storage downstairs, and it just keeps piling up. Recon, I still get that. I thought you were talking about my edibles, but yeah, the Munch Addict box, we still get that once a month, which I might be about done with it. It's been kind of crap here lately, so yeah, we get that, and we might be doing that on her channel, the Munch Addict box review. Since we used to do it on my channel, I might put it on her channel now. So
Yeah, only my wife does like an edible. The melatonin, I think they are. She started out with like a 3 milligram, went to the 5. I think she's actually was thinking about doing 2 of the 5s. But, she has trouble sleeping too, so the 3 weren't doing it. That's for sure.
yeah, that's kind of
So
a low dose. I mean, I think those drinks that I do, I think I'll grab it. I think it's got 20 milligrams of CBD,
wow.
not THC, but CBD. I think that's how much is one of those cans. Let's see.
Minnie's addicted to Amazon Prime. I bet they love you, Minnie.
Yeah. Yeah, this has 25 milligrams of CBD. This drink does, black cherry.
Wow.
So that relaxes
Quite a
me
bit.
pretty decently. So yeah, she could take 20 milligrams. I'd probably make her sleep even better. So, oh, shoot.
Yeah, I think she was afraid to, but I'm going to tell her that. I told her just go ahead and just take the 2 or 3 of them. 3 of them, they shouldn't hurt you.
Best part about it is you can't really overdose on CBD or THC. If you take too much of it, you're just gonna sleep, and you're probably gonna be
longer.
dizzy and blah, but you're not gonna die from it. I guess if you sat there and ate it all day, every day, then you might have a heart attack, but just doing 20, 30 milligrams, that's not gonna affect you. I mean, it might knock her out, but that'd be about it.
Yeah, that's what she wants to do, is just knock her out so she can go to sleep. Welcome back, ASD. I didn't know you went for a walk. I must have missed it.
Doing good, ASD. How are you, buddy? Yeah, I'm addicted to Amazon Prime. I actually didn't buy anything on Prime Day, them 2 days. I didn't buy anything. I was kind of shocked. Usually every year I buy something, but I really didn't anything this year. So I didn't contribute to their success on Amazon Prime Day. Trying not to, because this house is half the size, so I don't have as much room to put all the junk in. So I got to be careful.
I've gotten it a couple of times and canceled it after a while because I just tended to buy too much crap.
It's just so convenient. I mean, I don't like going anywhere. I like staying home as much as I can.
Right.
Click a button.
That's my problem.
Sometimes the next day, and it's just so convenient. So
yeah, that's why my thoughts exactly. I'm like, I'm not going to drive 20 or 30 miles to go get what I want. I'm going to just order it and it'll be here in a day or two, and it's fast enough.
Something that I need today, like, oh, it's my fish oil capsules. I'm out. Oh, I got to go to Walgreens and get those. You know, something like that I'll grab. Right. But if it's, you know, something for, you know, I had YouTube, if it was a memory card, I just order it and wait 2 days. You know, it's no big deal.
Right. Yeah.
Super convenient. I think Jeff Bezos is stepping down July 5th. That's gonna be his last day.
So Recon, you got your proof from Amazon Prime, huh? Well, that should have been a decent price then. You must have got it pretty quickly.
ASD, we moved in on May. I must say it was May 11th. We moved into the new house. And we owned it May 3rd, and then we took a week to get everything ready to move in, and we've been here ever since. We closed on our other house June 10th. That was officially sold. We got the money the next day, so no longer mine.
Are they all moved in yet over there at your old house?
What's that?
Did they get moved in yet at your old house?
Yeah, 9 kids live in there. 9 kids with them.
Wow.
9 kids.
Wow.
He had 4.
Well,
she had 3 because it's a blended family. So she already had 3 kids. He had 4. They had 2 more together. And I was like, you guys can stop. Oh my God, you got 9 kids already. So 2.
You're living cheaper by the dozen.
Yeah, 2 of them. I was like, I'm done after 2. I couldn't imagine having 9 freaking kids living. They got a nanny.
Yeah.
Obviously, I mean, 9 kids, you got to have a nanny. So.
My wife is the youngest of 13 kids, and there was only 2 girls out of the 13. Her and her sister, which is the next one.
I think
2 girls out of the whole 13.
my mom's mom, like my grandma, my mom's side, I think she had 13 kids as well back then. So
Yeah.
it must have been, I guess, because the women back then pretty much stayed home. The men went out and worked, men went off to the
Right.
army. So the women just stayed home, took care of the house, and just had babies. That was all they did back then. So
Yeah. Pretty much.
not everyone, but some. And she
Yeah.
did
My
13 kids. I'm like, damn.
I know my grandfather had even that. They had one more. I had 13 or 14 kids in their family from my grandfather
Damn.
because he
Holy
was in the
crap.
middle. And they had
$700 shipping for that pool? Just the shipping?
three. They had three sets of twins.
How many sets of twins?
Three
Oh my
in my
God.
grandfather's family.
Identical twins?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's
But
even more.
one set actually died very young,
Oh,
and
that's
then the other ones, one of the twins from each one of the other sets passed away just after adulthood. I don't know what was wrong with them, but they
hmm.
because he never told me, but I just know they did.
A buddy of mine
I was
out
always concerned.
Union, Missouri. It's about an hour and a half west of here. He won $3 million last week on a $30 ticket. I got him hooked up with my financial advisor, so hopefully I think
Nice.
he claimed it Tuesday, so he'll get it probably 10 to 12 days. He'll have the money, so that was a crazy win because I didn't believe it because he texted me. He goes, "Hey man, I hit a jackpot." I'm like, "Nah, you didn't. Nah, you liar." And he wouldn't send me a picture. I was like, "Just send me a picture of the ticket or you holding it by your face." Oh, I'm too busy. So I just blew it off like, "Ah, you're lying to me." And he did. It was a 300X symbol with $10,000 on it for $3 million. I'm like, wow.
Wow.
Still
So
two left.
he'll end up with about $1.5 million then, right?
One, yeah. When he left the lottery, he got 1.468, but then he's also more taxes next year. So he might walk away with 1.1 to 1.2 after all said and done. So that's
Yeah.
before he buys what he wants. So he might have 600-700 grand left once he's done buying his house, his cars, paying off his debt.
Yeah.
So.
Hey, it's a great win. Nothing wrong with that.
It's crazy. You win $3 million, you're
Yeah.
still not a millionaire once you get done. It's crazy.
Can you join in? Actually, I'm getting ready to shut down, I think, ASD. It's been an hour and a half now, so I'm about ready to shut it down. I was just keeping it going because Brad was here and Minnie and you came in, so I was just letting it go for a while longer.
Yeah, it's about my bedtime. I'm going to take the dog outside here in a little bit. So 11 o'clock.
Yeah, it's 12 here.
12, yeah, it's
So
11. Yep, he's still in his spot.
looks like you just got a haircut.
Last night he's supposed to get one Saturday, so he needs one pretty bad. Last night he got off the bed and we woke up at 5 a.m. We're like, "Where's the dog at?" Dog's not in the bed. Couldn't find him anywhere. I noticed a pile of dog poop on the floor. I'm like, he pooped the bed. God dang it. And he's probably wandering around somewhere. He actually went to his cage. The door was open. He went into his cage and went to sleep. Because I guess he knew he was going to get in trouble. He's like, I'm just going to go to the cage myself. And he was in there sleeping. But I guess he thought he was in trouble. So he saved the time and just went there himself.
Yeah.
I'd rather him poop on the floor than in the bed. So I'm happy with that.
Yeah. My dog needs a haircut big time.
Yeah,
he needs a bath too, for that matter.
He's getting pretty scruffy. So he's probably getting hot. Because he doesn't. So.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and shut it down, guys. Brad, great to see you. Hope you come in a lot more. Yeah. Love to see you some more. Minnie, good to see you too.
See you guys.
Recon, Ken. Go ahead, Brad. Go ahead.
Ken. I said Ken. Kim, sorry. It was nice seeing you guys. Oh, seeing Kim. I didn't see everybody else. I just saw your chats, but maybe sometime group chat.
All right. Yeah, you're breaking up a little bit, Brad.
Oh, okay. All right, guys. We'll take care.
All right. All right. Have a good one. Bye bye, guys.
See ya.
Have a good night.